Hey, my beautifully and wonderfully made besties. So, like as promised, I am going to show you guys a winged liner, or how I do it anyways. And I don't gatekeep over here. This is going to be a really easy and simple tutorial. I'm not going to show you some crazy thing, and it's not going to be hard. I did show you in the beginning, like, 4 different kinds of eyeliners that I had, and one of them was a brush tip, 2 of them were felt liners, as I'm showing right now, and then the other was like a pencil, I guess, eyeliner. And I know I'm out of frame right here, but you'll see. I'll go back into frame in a minute. But in my opinion, the felt tip liner is top tier. Like, that's the liner that you want to get if you're going to do winged liner. And I'm not saying that you can't do winged liner with like any other eyeliners. I'm just saying the felt tip liner is probably the best bet for you when you want to do a wing. And you want your wing to be really sharp and crisp and just neat. And I feel like the felt tip liner gets that for you. If you have a good liner. I'm going to show you in a minute. Like, right now it's doing okay, but I'm going to show you in a minute that they're starting to dry out. And I think the green one that I used yesterday, I put that over like glitter, and I feel like that probably ruined the tip of it, because the middle part and the end part weren't dried out, but the tip was. So also be careful with your eyeliners as well, because that does happen, and I have had that happen many times. And I don't know why I didn't think about it yesterday when I was doing my makeup, but I didn't, and here we are. But your liner is the most important thing of this whole entire look. You want to get an eyeliner that is like really, 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 like, not runny, but when you barely touch it to your hand, it shows up. That's what you want. You don't want something where you have to actually push and put pressure on to do it, because with this liner, for initial line at first, you want to be able to flick it, and you can't do that when it's drying out. You can see at the end, like, I'm trying to brush it along my hand, and at first it doesn't show up. That means that it's not going to be a really, like, nice liner for beginners, and at least, because the more advanced you are, obviously the more you can get it to work. But I feel like if you have like a liner that's going to show up when you're barely touching your face, that's gonna be the best bet for you. Like right here, see, I have to put pressure on to make it show up, and it's not as sharp and as thin as I want it. When I go to do that, and I'm bringing out my tried and true girl, because I love this thing, and you'll see, like, I barely touch my hand, and it's like dark as heck. So you want it to be like that, because you want to draw a really, really thin line, and you want to also match it up to your bottom lash line. So when you go to draw the line, you want to put your eyeliner like you want to match it up to your lash line, obviously. And that's going to make it a cat eye effect as well. So you draw that line, like you barely draw a line, you just like flick it up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to lay the felt tip against that line. And you're going to want to do it with your eyes open mostly. I mean, the more advanced you are, you can try different ways. But I like to do it with my eyes open, so it's easier that way. And then once you do that, I'm going to show you right here. You're going to lay it down next to the line, and then you're going to flick it out. And the felt tip is going to do the work for you. You're going to have to fill it in, but see the little thin lines, and then what you're going to do is lay it down and go, and it does it for you. I don't know how to describe it, but if you lay it down and then draw it down, it's going to do most of the work for you. Okay, so this is actually where I'm going to show you exactly what I just said. So I drew the line, and then I laid it down on the line, and I slid it over. And it's going to take a minute to practice. It's not going to be 100% perfect the first time you do it. It might be, because this is one of the easiest ways I've ever found to doing liner. I've done liner for so long. I've probably been doing it for like 10 years, if not more. So it does take practice. You're not going to get it 100% perfect the first time. You could actually, honestly, because this is one of the easiest ways to do liner. And my liner on that eye, this eye that I'm showing you, is messed up because I have that glue liner on, and it just did not. First of all, I was trying to wipe it off to show you that eye with the Ciate eyeliner, and it did not want to come off. So I didn't even want to show you that eye because I couldn't get the glue liner off. So I'm trying to fix it as best as I can because that glue liner is on there, girl. It's on there. So anyways, I hope this helps. And have a great day. Bye, guys.